Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Been a minute, but that's okay. We are back. My plants have had time to do what they had to do all winter. We are coming close to springtime finally. I'm so excited what springtime has to offer, especially in New York. That's when plant shopping is back at an all-time high, so very excited. But today I wanted to go over plants that did not make it and plants that are surprisingly doing really good this winter. So let's just get into that. Quick side note, I live in New York where we have really crazy summers, really crazy winters. So I fully expected, especially being a first-time plant mom, that plants were going to die. I knew that going into this. Especially being a first-time plant mom, you know, you don't know how to prepare for the winter. I tried the best that I could. Honestly, with the least amount of casualties that I had, I think I did pretty okay. So, let's get into the plants that did not survive or are not doing... Oh my god, do you see the smoke? I have like incense on. Plants that did not survive or plants that are not doing their best this winter. Coming in at number 1 is this is my pitcher plant. Okay, so basically where I went wrong with this is a couple things. One, I had no business keeping a pitcher plant in general, but I really wanted one. The nursery that I live by had tons of them. I had recently, or not recently, but previously killed a Venus flytrap. Whole other story. So I decided to try a pitcher plant. And the problem is that, one, it is not 80 degrees in my home at all times. And I don't have the best humidity. Even though I have a humidifier, oh my god, there's smoke everywhere. Even though I have a humidifier, it just didn't do it for this plant. It's literally crispy. So once I'm done with this video, she is going in the garbage. I have been holding off on her to show you guys, but that's okay. But yeah, hopefully this summer, it does get really humid in my house. Hopefully this summer I'll be able to keep another one, but I don't know if I have the heart to do it again, so we'll see. Alright, the next plant that completely died on me this winter is... Can you see it? My asparagus fern. I was so proud of myself for keeping this plant alive for as long as I did. I previously had a Boston fern that just hated me. Oh my god. And I knew that ferns were hard to take care of, so I did some research and it said that asparagus ferns are a little bit easier. So I bought one and it really was surviving. Like, this was its newest. It's so little, you can't even tell. This was its newest that came out, and I don't know. I had moved around plants in my room to just make more sense for light reasons, and I put this one by a window, and we got a cold front in New York and it snowed for like 4 days and it was really cold and it took the beating. So now we have to say goodbye to asparagus fern. The next plants, plural, that did not survive is any form, I can't see my face, any form of succulents. They just, here's the tea, I don't do very well with succulents. Anything that needs crazy direct sunlight in my home just does not last. Everywhere in my home we do not have any direct sunlight except for like maybe 2 hours for like sundown, but even then it doesn't make much sense. I tried to keep them alive. These are propagations that I had and they just are not happy. I don't know what the 2 tall ones are, but I had Burrow's tail leaves that I had found on the floor of the Lowe's. I know now that that's not the best thing to do and I shouldn't do it, and I will not do that anymore, but I had done it. So it's gone and it's past. But they died, and I don't think I will ever keep succulents ever again. I just don't think I'm a succulent person. I'm more of a leaf person. So these will be going in the garbage, and this will become a new home to somebody. As far as does that even make sense? Yeah, as far as plants that are not thriving but are surviving, I have a couple of them, but it just doesn't make any use to show you. Honestly, they're just not giving me new leaves at the moment, and they haven't for like a really long time. I'll just name them. My Alocasia amazonica hasn't given me a new leaf. My Marantas are not giving me new leaves. I mean, I got like death flowers from them, I think it's called, when like your plants give off flowers but not new leaves, or they're just using their energy on that. I don't know, but I just have some plants that are just not doing it, but that's okay. But let's get rid of all the negatives and show you all the plants that are thriving this winter for some weird reason. If you could see the smoke, I'm so sorry. It is my incense. So I'm gonna go around the room now, and I'm gonna show you guys what plants are thriving for some weird reason in my home. All right, so it's gonna be a little hard to see this, but this is a new leaf on my, not an alocasia, on my Monstera deliciosa. This is a new leaf. This is a new leaf, and it's just honestly is popping out a lot of new leaves. But my only problem that I have been facing with this guy is that it is giving me less and less splits. So like, this was a new leaf, but it is a no split leaf. And this is the leaf that I had right before winter started, and it stopped giving me leaves. So that's something that happened. Next, if you guys can see this, this is my Starfish Sansevieria, and it's giving me a baby. I didn't think I could keep these guys alive, and I am, and it's giving me a child, so I'm very happy about that. Oh my god, guys, I spoke too soon about this guy. Can you see this? Can you see that? He is giving me a child! This is my Alocasia amazonica, if it ever wants to focus today, tomorrow, or next week. But yeah, that's like super freaking exciting, because I have not literally gotten new growth from this in like months. Like, even when there was summer, I didn't get any new growth from it. So that's pretty fun and fresh. Another plant that I am getting a lot of growth from, weird enough, is my string of hearts. It's not the happiest string of hearts. It's very bare on top, like not happy on top. But as you come down, the lighting's gonna get really bad. She has flowers. Do you see this? I also had previously chopped it like up to here, and it is back down to being on the floor. So I want to say it is happy for some reason. It's always thirsty. I always have a really hard time remembering to water it. I don't know why. That's one of the plants that do that. But I had propagated it, and I finally potted up the propagations, which I will show you guys. All right, another plant that is just literally always booming is this guy. This is my Syngonium. I don't exactly know which Syngonium it is. There's two different kinds in there, but I don't know if you guys know, Syngoniums are my favorite plants, so I'm obsessed with it. Oh, I just realized this. Can you see this? That's exciting. That's my Philodendron Siloam that I saved from Lowe's in like the beginning of my plant journey. I chopped it all up, put it in leca, and now it is thriving. So that is super exciting. Another plant that is thriving, I will take it off to show you, is my Aglaonema Maria. Again, I wasn't getting any freaking leaves from it, and then all of a sudden it gave me like 4 new leaves this winter. I just think that the pattern on that is so pretty. I had chopped it up a while ago, not chopped it up, but separated a bunch of plants that it came in and sold it on Facebook Market. So I hope that those plants are doing well. I always feel so bad when I sell plants to people, and if they don't survive, I just feel so guilty. An update on my round form Adansonii that I had put in Leca a while ago, in like one of my, I think it's 2 videos ago. But look, it's growing. It's having a little bit of a hard time. Definitely nutrient deficiency going on there, but I mean, it's growing, so I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, and then there's just like little plants. Like I got a couple of new plants that I will update you guys soon in another video. Not this video, that's not what this video is about. But we're just gonna keep moving. My greenhouse situation, my like IKEA small greenhouse that I have, thriving. Look at this guy. She has to go on a moss pole soon, but we will see. I want to eventually do a greenhouse update for that because I do think that that is worth having a whole video on itself about. Like I got a couple new plants that are in there, so it's super duper exciting. Look at this smoke. I love it. Oh my god, is that a fungus net? But anyways, yeah, so those are the plants that are thriving in my house right now. I have some plans coming up that I want to do specifically with my snake enclosure. I'm just waiting on me to have the energy to buy the remaining stuff that I need for that project, but I may be moving, fingers freaking crossed, so I don't want to do that before I move out. It would just ruin everything. So that was supposed to be the video that I was waiting to do, but then it just got delayed and delayed and delayed, so that's why I didn't really film a video for a while, plus mental health, so whatever. But yeah, so those are the plants that are thriving. I have a couple videos coming up that I'm really super excited about, so be sure to subscribe and come back to my channel and like the video and do all the things that you need to do. Interact, please. It really would help me out, so yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Spring is coming. Only 14 more Wednesdays? Sundays? Only 14 more Mondays? 14 more of the day of the week until summer. So I'm so excited. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!